say.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Me.
We are back with episode 20 Deuce Zero. And I am very excited about this episode because we are discussing the controversial LGBT hero.
We came to stir the pot.
Now, before we start, I want to say what's up to my co-hosts over here, Savvy and Keys. What y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all feeling?
No, what you been doing?
Well, to start out, I actually just came back from a little vacay in Orlando, and I got inspired by just the whole ambiance of everything that I was at, and finally decided to put forth an idea that I will be showcasing top of 1022 or 2022, involving Super Friends. For those that don't know, that is my clothing line with my nigga PJ. Shout out to PJ and Ray. And yeah, I'm just very excited that I like finally have a grip on what I want to do and how I want to launch it and everything. So it was cool to like take that time to gather all of that, you know, and take that in. What you been doing? What's up with you?
Honestly, just work and a lot of karaoke. I just been going to a lot of karaoke bars and just, you know,
a lot of karaoke.
Like that's like where I want to be. So otherwise, just chilling, work, relaxing, because I was chilling and eating a bucket of fucking chicken by myself earlier before I got here, watching fucking Big Mouth. So it was definitely a chill day.
That goddamn.
It would not be a chill night, but
clink.
I
hear that shit.
What you been doing, guys? On the phone,
Working like a motherfucker.
and watching One Piece.
And what? Hey. At work too. Hey, listen, at work, let me tell y'all what I do, man.
What do you do?
I get snapped on the phone on the daily, and I read comic books on the computer while getting snapped on the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's how real niggas do it. I'm gonna read it all.
I need that job.
I'm gonna read it all.
That's an in-house job, or you actually go?
No, I got to go to my job.
It's like a call center.
Yeah, it's call center.
Oh, okay,
for sure.
Shit,
Retention.
I can't believe you could do that. Bitch.
They be like, motherfucker, I want my shit cut off. I be like, Luffy hit this nigga hard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm cutting it off right now, sir. I heard you. Everybody be like, why? Everybody be like, man, I be stressed out. They be snapping on me, man. I'm like, I don't even be hearing these people, man. Superman just morphed into a mutant on the last comic I just read. You talking about what a
perfect man for
said?
the job. Perfect man for the job. Unfazed, unbothered. That's hilarious.
All right, so I guess we're gonna jump right into it. The show of the week. I guess I'll start. So there's been, if you've been following like the whole season of anime, this season, there's been a lot of new anime that's been out. Platinum End. There's another one. The season 2 of Jobless Reincarnation came out. I don't know if you guys are watching that. What was another one? There's 2 more. That's assassination. The assassination of aristocrat or something.
I seen that shit.
Yeah, like that's actually good.
Is it shit or is it?
It's good.
I called it.
And then
I
there's
seen that
another one.
shit. I'm like, oh, is it bad?
And then there's Tac. This is another one called Tac Op Destiny that I'm watching too. That's actually pretty dope.
I thought you was going to say something about Attack on Titan.
I was about to say that too. I'm like, what happened?
Of course, you know I would have been. That'd have been the first.
Been the whole
It's
show
called Attack on Titan.
That's the first announcement. No, but yeah, but I guess for me the show of the week would have to be World Trigger. So I can't believe you guys are actually not watching that show. Like,
I've never even heard of it until you said it.
It's so good. It's one of those. It could be a potential big 3. It's that good.
Damn.
No, seriously.
Like with Jujutsu? Not Jujutsu, but like that's like a
new
new
one.
one.
I feel like if Jujutsu was longer, it could be, but Jujutsu season only
it's a new one.
Four episodes. I ain't putting nobody
it's
big 3 if we
22.
if we get 2 episodes.
22 episodes.
Oh, I need a real season.
Don't-
22.
Don't put them off. Like
22.
go
Well,
watch
okay,
Jujutsu.
well, we
For a
already know the
season?
well, you already know the argument with that.
I'm about to say, did we just see Black Clover give us one season of 147 million episodes?
Yeah, but a lot of that's the point. A lot of these anime are not doing the.
But that's
ongoing
what we
thing
need,
no
and I'm
more.
not gonna
And
put
we-
them.
I agree,
They
we
can't be
need
in no
that.
big three if they not giving us real fleshed out shit.
Thing is, I feel like people are trying to
but I
like not
said
to
big
do
three
the.
potential, and the only reason why I say big three potential is because of the world building that World Trigger actually has. It does have a lot of good world building. It really does. But real quick, so World Trigger is about. I'll give you the synopsis of just like the lore first, and then kind of like the characters. But the lore is there's apparently this organ, this invisible organ in everybody's body called Trion.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's everybody. Apparently, everybody has a certain amount of Trion in their body, and they're able to use these like very futuristic type of like powers. Like it's weird to say, but there's also these people that are Trion users that come from different planets. So basically, the main character meets up with a neighbor, as they call it, that comes from a different planet. This neighbor specifically is like OP strong, OP. They also all
OP.
have that, like seriously OP. They all have like these weapons. They only have like 3 classifications of weapons. So only like you could be a gunner, a shielder, or like an attacker. Attacker is like a sword or like these daggers. And there's the gun, you can snipe, and then there's like a shield. But then there's also these unique weapons called
So Kingdom.
that are very unique to the holder. So that's just kind of like the synopsis of it. But it's the first season had 73 episodes. The second season had like 13, and now we're on the third season. It's 5 episodes.
Oh wow.
So and World Trigger and it goes back to what I was telling you about the whole ongoing thing, because World Trigger, when it was coming out in the first season, and when I was watching it, because I was watching it since then, it was an ongoing anime. It was coming out every week. So that I don't think that there's just like a thing we'll be seeing anymore. I honestly believe that.
I don't know why I didn't watch it, because if it was like a Gundam
Bleach,
thing, I probably
will not
would.
get ongoing episodes of Bleach, which is going to piss me off.
Let me tell y'all something. All right,
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that either.
Buddha. I don't care what you talking about. He said I don't think we're gonna get that no more. Black Clover is still giving it to us.
Black Clover is on a break right now.
I
What do you
understand.
mean?
Oh, let me tell you this though. I will let
And
this
I
be
was
known.
surprised they
When-
were giving ongoing episodes the way that they were.
When they come back out with season 2,
It's gonna be 13 episodes.
I want y'all to think about. Hold on, how many episodes season 1 though? For real, for Black Clover, that was a lot of episodes.
Black Clover has like
They gave us
160 some episodes
In
When-
one season?
in
Yeah,
one
that's-
season.
that's
yeah.
how-
Why they do?
That's how seasons are supposed to be in
Yes,
anime.
honestly.
Watch
I wish they
Dragon
were
Ball
like that,
Z,
though.
man.
I wish they were
Well,
like that.
I'm talking about like the newer ones. They're usually
That shit garbage. I don't like that. I don't like quick
like
seasons.
12
That shit-
episodes.
And that's why
There's a lot more artwork
Wait,
that goes into that shit than the
real
ones
quick.
you're used to watching.
Real quick,
bro. One Piece is still going. This is why I'm
Like,
not giving
my,
nobody no break.
my statement still stands.
Right.
Fucking One Piece is trash to the other animes that I watch as
And-
far
and-
as visuals.
No, you're not. You're in 1997 when you're looking at the
Like, I
visuals.
saw the
You're looking
new
at-
one.
sure are.
And when
saw
you're
the
looking
new
at
one.
2021,
and again, that's why I don't understand. Like, how does that work with different companies when it comes to ongoing anime? Because, like you just said, with One Piece, 1995, that was the era when ongoing anime was a thing. Like, you would
Right.
get more anime that was coming out
Right.
every week. It was an ongoing thing, like, and that just kind of dwindled away. Whereas with even Boruto's still ongoing every week.
Yeah.
We get a new episode, even with the fillers, every week.
yeah, Boruto's
One
on
Piece.
another ongoing.
So I'm hoping,
but it's because they
we
coming
know
from that
Bleach-
era though.
Yeah, because I know that with Bleach, we know that Bleach is definitely one of the big 3.
And if they
But-
don't, if
and
they don't do it no
do
justice,
ongoing,
bro,
I'm gonna be very upset about that.
I don't even think Bleach that storyline can't work out without it being
Without
that
it
long.
being
It
ongoing,
has to be.
yes.
It's so much
It's
going
so
on with so many
much.
different
There's
characters.
so many
you have to-
characters that you saw in the season prior to that. It's to the point where I feel like it would be stupid to have a different type of
Yeah.
don't
Give us
Marvel
20
universe
episodes.
But
us.
then you get Attack on Titan, because Attack on Titan honestly could have been a big 3 potential if it was ongoing.
Facts.
Demon Slayer, we all know, especially
Facts.
as
Definitely.
a manga reader,
Both of those.
you
two, for
know
sure.
that would have
But
both of those two,
big,
for
I
sure.
know they could have,
potential.
and we had a conversation about that too with Demon Slayer, because I'm not trying to spoil anything, but when
Shit,
it comes
Magi,
to new animes and
you can't tell me Magi didn't have big 3 potential.
You said what?
Magi did.
Magi,
Yes.
Magi for sure.
Yeah.
It reminded
Past
me of
Big Three
Slime.
to me.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Slime, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magi had me looking at anime real different because
Mhm.
they Magi went to a place I ain't never seen anime touch,
Yeah.
which is like Egyptian gods
Yeah.
and shit like that. I was like, wait,
I'm like, I like
what are
this
they
shit.
doing?
Yeah.
That's
And
Everybody's
it
so
was
expensive.
And again, it was just lackluster because of the fact that it wasn't ongoing. Like when they did have episodes, it was a good 25
Yeah,
episodes.
and
per
it was
season.
clean, crisp.
I was just about to say
episode.
that was one of the ones that actually was like really visually stunning.
Yeah,
and
man.
Yeah,
That was
It's
right
just-
before then Sword Art came out, and I was like, God
Ooh,
damn, they must be
yeah.
putting a lot of money into these only
Exactly.
12 episodes.
You gotta think about how much money these people are putting into it. There's a whole team.
But none
I
of these
guess to
people got
ask
more
the
money than the ongoing ones. This one don't make sense to
That's
me.
what I was going to ask. Like, is that the thing? Like, there just isn't a budget in anime. Like, there
No,
used to be
okay,
anymore?
so we for some reason this is what I found out too, coming from the culture of niggas that like anime. For some reason, we put the companies in Japan that's over anime, we put them above American companies. Those companies are garbage too. So let me tell you what they're doing. They just want a quick buck off of the manga that's selling. So they pick it up for some anime.
No, Demon Slayer.
Yeah, they pick it up for some anime, and then they give you 13
They're
episodes.
milking the fuck out of Demon Slayer
Yeah.
right now. They make
It's
they're gonna make so much money when this shit is done.
Japan basically
Like-
going through what hip hop went through with the ringtone era. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
A company pick you up because they know your single not gonna do good, but you're gonna be a one-hit wonder. So they pick you up for that one single. So they picking up these people, these artists, whatever, who probably got a whole bunch of projects out. They pick them up from one thing, give you 12 episodes, and then kick you out.
Yeah.
You don't get you don't get an ongoing. You're not Oda.
It's kind of like a trial.
Not
run.
Oda.
Oda got a following. They couldn't stop One Piece if they wanted to right now.
Same with Naruto.
Yeah, they
Boruto
couldn't
was
stop
definitely
Boruto.
going- So
Bleach
so we
too,
could
when
just-
it come
I was
out.
gonna say we could just only pray. I'm only gonna pray that Bleach they keep
I-
keep
can
it
I-
going.
Everybody out there who watch Collective, gotta tell y'all something, man. If they only giving us like 20 episodes
I'm gonna be so
for the
fucking
season,
mad.
when
I'm
we
gonna
come
be
back
so
we,
mad.
every week,
Talking about
y'all,
Bleach.
every,
Oh my
every
God,
week
I'm
listen
so
to Buddha
upset.
every week and how much matter he gonna get every week that we
Every
only getting
week.
this many episodes. I'm gonna be dying
I
because they're gonna be
honestly-
flying past so many
Oh.
details. He gonna be like, why did they skip this? Because he know it was already
It's gonna-
supposed
it's
to
gonna
happen.
Make me not want to watch it. It's gonna be how y'all felt about
God of
God
high school, bro.
It's gonna make me feel exactly like that.
So wait, what God? I know we're like going through like a rabbit hole. at
Yeah,
this
yeah,
point.
we kinda-
But
we
just
can
with
start.
God of High School, is it done?
No, it's
No,
just
we're
the
just talking
first
about
season
the,
done,
like,
but they
the-
skipped a
the
lot for a
manga
first season.
compared to the anime.
Oh, compared to like the manga.
Yeah.
So Crunchyroll
Oh.
and Webtoons basically did the same shit. They came together to be like, we gonna stuff a whole bunch of shit into 10 episodes. It was so much shit they skipped
Oh my
for
god,
that
if they
first
do
season.
Bleach like that, man, I'm going to lose it.
Well, what if they?
I'm
Because you
going to lose it.
so because you know more about Bleach and you guys know more about Bleach than I do. Because you guys read the manga and everything, and you guys know what's supposed to happen next, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
just know like I want it to be how Attack on Titan was. It was interesting. That's why I like. Remember when we were having that conversation about like reading the manga and trying to like and knowing the story prior to the anime
Mhm.
coming out. That's what I like about Attack on Titan the most because they stayed true to the anime.
Demon Slayer does it too.
Even they
Yep,
do
it's
too.
like almost verbatim.
It's like verbatim, yes.
Mhm.
Like even the certain looks that you see, like they might have certain stills in the manga that you be like, oh, that shit was kind of creepy. Attack on Titan does it so well when it's animated and
That's why everybody be wanting
Ugh.
everything to stay true to the manga.
stay true to the manga.
And if
so
you is gonna change something, make it better.
Make it
Don't
better.
take nothing out,
make
man.
it better.
Add
Yes, if you
something.
gonna-
Don't-
add
Like
something.
Jujutsu
Don't.
Kaisen, even as I'm reading with the manga in Jujutsu
Yeah.
Kaisen, and I'm going back now and reading it, I can see all of the fights now exactly how they were in the anime. Like it all makes sense.
That's what you should do always. So basically, you guys know what's supposed to happen in Bleach. It's from what I'm getting from what you guys are saying. It seems like it might not be.
It's just
No,
like
no,
the
no. We ain't
era-
saying that.
we're
We
not
don't know
saying
what they
we don't
finna do with
know.
these
It's just
episodes.
the era where we're in. I think that honestly, COVID had a
terrible
play
impact.
a play in even how anime is like even put out anymore because people are not staying consistent with the ongoing thing when COVID is still around and all the uncertainty and everything.
Because I hate 20 episodes. That
20
really rubbed me the
episodes,
wrong way,
come on,
man.
And then
I
if,
think it's
if they
okay.
do Bleach like that, I'm going to I understand, but I'm going to be so upset. That's all I can say. But what are you watching?
I'm
What
watching.
was your
I'm
show
watching
this
two things, and I hate one, and I love the other.
Ooh.
Inspector. So it's like IN
yeah.
and then a slash and then Spectre. It's basically it starts off as like a regular anime. Like there's a demon queen. We don't know who she is, and then she goes into the real world, and you see her, and then she knows, like she can see demons or ghosts and everything else, but other people can't unless
She's around.
she's around them or they possess a certain type of power. Because I've only watched 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
But it turns out that like she's like in love with this guy, and it's like the whole show. Like that's and I hate that. I'm like,
Flat booty ass.
it's flat booty ass energy,
You
definitely.
know what I mean?
She followed this guy around, told him to go on a mission, like one of those demon missions. He could see the fucking demons. He let one of the demons eat his arm. She's like, "Oh my god, why would you do it? He loves me." It's not the case. It's not the case. Like the arm grew back. He's like, "I'm actually OP, and I came here just and I just wanted to just come here and just because I was bored." And that's where I left
Wow,
it.
really?
That's where I left it. I was like, I don't care. I don't give- it was another Sasuke looking ass nigga, black hair and OP. And I was just like, you know what? And she like you in a show about her. So I'm like, I'm not about to do this because she be getting trashed.
So that's the bad one.
It's a bad one. Right now, I know it's not anime, but it's still like cartoon or whatever. Young Justice. I'm watching this. I'm watching this series this season. Phantom, is that what it's called? Yeah. Phantom is really cool.
GD.
This season is really good.
GD.
I think we're on episode 6. I think the 6th episode just dropped. I have not had an opportunity to watch it yet. But this season, we're only focusing on 4 other Titans in the first 5 episodes. I think
the season's so good. This is why Marvel had to drop X-Men 97.
Yeah.
Because DC ain't been playing with their ass with these animated shows.
DC
for
don't
years,
play with
bro.
animation.
What the
They
fuck
real
you
movies
niggas want to
suck.
do? Y'all gonna keep doing movies, bitch. We gonna keep dropping shows on y'all ass. Because that's all they can do.
That's your strong suit.
That's all they
DC,
can do.
we love your animation, but your movies suck. Hey, Wonder Woman was
Black
trash.
Adam. Black Adam might be good.
1984 was definitely
1984 was dookie.
That was trash.
Yeah, it was super
Bro.
dookie. Aquaman was good though. Don't play
Yes,
my
the
boy.
second
Don't
one
play my boy.
was the worst one. Out of
the
the
first
2.
one was way better. Than
It was
the
better
second.
because I got an origin. Like that first.
I like the
30 minutes.
first. I like the
Even
first
the-
Wonder Woman.
Even the fights in the first Wonder Woman.
Yes,
were
she
way
was
better
beating
than
the
second.
fuck
The thing
out.
is, fucking Wonder
Justice
Woman.
League, the new Justice League, she was beating their ass.
No,
too.
Yeah.
Batman vs
Whoa,
Superman when she
got the
was
opportunity
beating.
to.
She's putting
Yeah,
hands to
better.
Doomsday too. And Batman
Yeah,
vs
She
Superman.
was.
Stop playing with Diana,
Second
man.
one, if you facing your arch nemesis in any movie, I don't care what movie it is, that movie better be the best.
So wait, that's
Fuck it.
actually her arch nemesis.
Yeah, Cheetah is
Cheetah's
her
number one. Cheetah's her Joker.
And y'all did
Kristen
her
Wiig.
battle.
Yeah.
Even if it was the first battle
Yeah.
they supposedly had in the
Yeah.
storyline, y'all do.
They
her
gave
battle
us
like that.
they gave us the best part of the fights in the trailer.
Yeah.
And I was so scared of
The
that.
jumping in the air, flipping Cheetah over on her shit.
And even when she had the
Bad
bow,
marketing.
And it took it right off, like,
she took
yeah.
it right off. It felt like it was heavier.
That was dumb.
Cheetah
That
was giving her
stupid.
the.
That was
But
pretty
okay,
dumb.
I'm gonna have to watch Young Justice.
But yeah, Young
now.
Justice, Phantom, it's a completely different spin on. I feel like it's like a sub series, but keep going. Like it's 6 episodes now. I'm like, oh, okay.
I forgot to.
What?
Did y'all see that trailer for that new Batman?
For the new Batman?
No.
Oh hell yeah!
No, you talking about the one with
dude from
Twilight?
Yeah.
No,
It's out.
The new trailer dropped today.
Yeah, I seen it today.
All right, so let me
stare.
stare him in his eyes when I tell him who was at the end of this trailer. Joaquin Phoenix.
From Wakanda.
No,
From Joker.
Which one? What? I'm like
The
really
joke,
bad
the
with
actual
names.
Joker movie.
The last Joker movie. Yeah.
Joaquin. He was. The last person who played Joker is in.
They showed him at the end part of the trailer. They just showed him real quick.
I was wondering why they made it. I'm like, there's no reason why this movie is this
Listen,
good. It's
y'all.
not a part of something else.
I feel like they finna do what I've been talking about on Facebook for I've been blocked. Oh yeah,
His
I've been
name
blocked on
Joaquin?
Facebook. I've been blocked on
Still
Facebook.
blocked?
No, I just got unblocked a couple days ago. I've been blocked on Facebook for 30 days. But I've been thinking about this, right?
Talking that shit.
DC, the only way they could catch up with Marvel with the movies is to do a villain verse, right?
Thank you, Brazil.
They already started off with Joker,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They got Black Adam coming out, right?
Yeah.
They could do Sinestro. They could do everybody's villains and then do a Legion of Doom movie to wrap it
I
up.
was gonna say they might do better with like villain
Yeah,
movies.
I'm saying because they already dark. DC
Yeah.
already supposed to be dark. If they do villain movie, bro,
I think that's why
And
people didn't
they're
like
all
Justice
their-
League.
And
It
the
was
villain movies seem to be better than the actual heroic movies.
and
too.
give
What
us
villain movie
give us
you
Gorilla
feel?
Grodd instead of Reverse Flash for the Flash villain. Give us somebody we tired of running fast. We need somebody
Yeah,
else.
whole show of that shit.
And Grodd really be fucking Barry Allen up in real life. He too smart. He could levitate him with his brain if he want to, and he's strong as a bitch. He a gorilla at the end of the day. On top of him having Psychic powers.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a King Kong movie. It'd be too close.
Man, he got psychic powers, man. Barry in there trying to run fast. His feet ain't even on the ground.
Well, another motherfucking
What show are
monkey.
you watching this week?
Forever One Piece. Y'all know what time it is.
Girl, every
you ain't
day.
gotta ask me. I'm watching One Piece while I sleep, while I eat, while I'm at work. It's One Piece.
Fire him.
All right, but besides One Piece, I'm watching Platinum Man. If y'all ain't watching Platinum Man, y'all should tune in. It's about angels and people trying to be God, and a weird ass crazy nigga out here killing other people trying to be God, and he on angels' ass like, give me them halos, baby.
Give me them halos and them wings.
I need all them halos.
I'm mad you can
baby.
like really talk to the supernatural beings in this anime. Like, run me my fucking souls.
Hey, that's how he talking to
How he is.
They tried to sneak off with him. He said, "Hey, I need them halo and them wings." They tried to sneak off with him.
He said it twice like that.
Are wings currency?
For him,
I guess.
I'm just like,
So,
he
real
turning
quick-
up with them hoes.
So real quick, Angels. First off, Platinum's End is from the maker of Death Note. That's what made me want to watch it.
Oh my goodness,
He's
yeah.
the maker of the director of Death Note made Platinum's End. Platinum's End.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
And I hate Death Note. That's crazy. I like Platinum Man. Hey,
me
look,
my
it's crazy how everybody be mad at me because I don't want to watch a show about a nigga writing nigga names in a diary and they die. Ooh,
No,
I'm
I mean,
scared.
I'll say this.
I'll burn that
When I
motherfucker.
was
It was the
watching-
concept.
Yeah, like at the time when I was watching.
Have
it-
they ever showed the pages get wet?
Wow, they never did.
See what I mean? So he on there trying to write. He trying to write your
Well,
name.
first
Once he splashed his dumb ass, wham, and
So
then the
first
ink
off-
run off.
So
That's
first
not,
off-
that wasn't a thing that they thought about, but also he kept it in a very enclosed space.
Right. I know he was a regular person for real. I'm
Yeah,
just
and
saying.
then everybody know if you knew Death Note, you knew you could not. That was like fragile.
Yes,
goods.
it's like
you can't
no,
just
no,
like
no.
have
Like your
that
laptop.
around.
You wouldn't. What if your laptop get wet?
Yeah,
Right.
It's
It's
like
like that
that.
thing,
So
like,
that's
no.
not something that would have honestly happened.
He over here just trying to milk the situation.
He's from the director of Death Note, who is actually bringing in another manga story to Death Note.
If it's, I'm not watching it.
It's just the manga. It's not the anime yet. It's just the manga.
Did y'all like? I'll wait for that.
But no. So basically, it's about these 13 candidates that are picked from a certain hierarchy of angels to become the next god. They're god candidates to become the next god.
Oh,
They have 999 days to pick the next god. They haven't even explained what will happen if they don't get the next god. But
it's like almost
they have
almost 3 years.
999 days to
Yeah.
figure out who's going.
Speaking of 999, episode 999 in One Piece just dropped. I'm watching that as soon as I get up out of here. I'm telling you, I ain't playing on that.
But I mean, I like the show. I just don't like right now. The main character is getting on my goddamn nerves.
A Platinum Man?
Yes.
Why? Because he a low key a
He's just-
coochie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
I
just
like
getting
that
on my damn
phrase.
nerves.
What? He a
He a
coochie?
coochie.
I ain't want to say the P word.
You know
P
what?
word be seeming real
I'm
vulgar when
really-
I'm calling a person that. So I call
I'm
him
really
a coochie.
okay with that, even though coochie is also vulgar, but
Just not as vulgar as the
Savvy
P.
It's a
Bird,
lot
he's so
better.
PG on TV,
Yeah.
but then he want to get
Right, and then he just
radar
reckless.
outside.
As soon as
So
the
I
cameras
like-
go off, he like,
I
yeah,
like that
bitch.
word, coochie.
Yeah,
Right.
bitch, it's time to go. I'm like, damn, where we going?
I like that word, coochie.
I wasn't trying to censor you. I was just, I was just saying.
But yeah, he just garbage. And then even the girl, like she just
She
nonchalant.
just a coochie too.
She nonchalant as a motherfucker. I'm hoping because if it's the director of Death Note, I'm hoping that the main character like finally just be like, you know what, fuck this shit. Let me
Hey,
just
you know
take
that's
them out.
listen. You know what gotta
It feel
happen?
like that. It feel like that's what's
that
supposed to
bitch
happen.
gonna get touched or something, and he
go
gonna turn
first.
up his eyeballs, gonna do this, and it's gonna show that stupid ass vision they do on anime where he be like,
Circle,
what
the
is
eye,
it?
The eye, fish eye.
Fish eye, yeah, it's gonna show fish eye. He gonna be like, and then plenty of wings gonna shoot out his back, and he gonna get to hitting that nigga with shoulders.
So Zenetsu, when Nezuko gets fucked up.
I guess.
Yeah, when
I
Nezuko get
guess,
fucked up, it's a
yeah.
wrap. Hey, can
Yeah.
I say something real quick? I seen this on Facebook. So, why the fuck would y'all put the Avatar versus Itachi? If y'all watching Naruto,
Yeah.
I'm only talking to people who've watched
I
Naruto.
saw that post actually.
Wait,
myself.
the Avatar versus Itachi?
Itachi.
Avatar Aang, not even Korra,
Korra.
who unlocked a little bit more of her abilities. No, we're gonna go to the first one. Avatar Aang versus Itachi from Naruto.
His Genjutsu were like,
That's what
That's literally just what
I said. How?
oh,
is-
okay. I'm like, this is a no-brainer.
Yeah, I said. So look. Didn't I heard somebody give me this. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Somebody said that because so many avatars live in your brain, you become the avatar. It could do like Jinchuriki, which is wake you up from the genjutsu, right? I played devil's advocate and gave him this. Listen,
That was a reach.
okay, listen.
Yeah.
I played devil's advocate. Okay, it can wake him up. All right, he woke up from the genjutsu. Who gives a fuck, bro? What about Amaterasu? And they was like, he controlled fire. I said, bitch, that don't mean he can't get burnt by it. He lost to the prince, the princess.
But wouldn't Itachi be able to put all them other Jinchurikis, I guess, for lack of a better word, under the genjutsu as well? So
but when you are a Jinchuriki, like Naruto,
yeah.
Remember he couldn't really go into the genjutsu because the nine tails would wake him up from it. Not the actual nine, not putting the actual nine tails on him, the person, yeah. But
that's a valid point at that point. So because
that begs the question, then would he be able to put a genjutsu on a Jinchuriki instead of Naruto so that he wouldn't be able to wake him up?
Well, no, it just never happened. I remember Killer B telling Naruto that he did the reason why the genjutsu shit wouldn't work on him is because he has
another spirit. There's another entity
inside of him, yeah, and it can wake him up from.
Maybe that's why the person who said that about Avatar said that.
Yeah, that's why I played devil.
That still doesn't answer the question.
I just gave him devil
because those avatars can still be put under a genjutsu,
right? But I just played devil's advocate. Bro.
Itachi is also lethal as fuck.
Avatar
gonna give him some type of like, oh, but you're still a person.
Man, listen, this how I ended everything.
Itachi don't give a fuck. He killed his mom and dad,
bro. As a child, Itachi killed the whole Uchiha clan.
So yeah,
as a child,
Aang.
Listen, as a child, Aang was a coward. When the world needed him most, he vanished and froze himself for 100 years. Came back and his whole clan was dead because of some other niggas.
Very cooch.
And the other niggas who killed this clan was fire niggas. Ain't that what Itachi is? Stop playing with me, bro. Susanoo. And step on Aang.
I'm mad you first off had started this man on a new word. He
I like
very
it so
cooch.
Aang definitely was a coochie. Soon as you watch episode 1 of Avatar Aang. Aang was the biggest coochie I've seen in any superhero origin story.
He just was so
when the world needed him most.
So
that's how Avatar come on. It tell you Aang is a bitch. Korra was never a bitch. That's another thing. Why even though Korra was getting her ass beat because she was fighting OC people
all the time.
She kept popping up like, all right, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try again. Black eye and all. Aang was like, hell no. Froze himself in Appa for 100 years.
But Aang always went on these little vacations every time he got his ass whipped.
Yeah, it was always a time when he had to go back and reevaluate some things before he go to the next event.
And he never be tall.
Spiritual walk.
And he could never be tall. And that's like saying Gaara could be the Itachi.
Yeah. But Gaara was don't sleep on Gaara too. But he was not gonna be the Itachi.
It's Itachi, man.
Gaara was the shit too. But he's not beating Itachi.
Itachi is a legend among Uchiha already was ridiculous among ninjas, right? Itachi was a legendary Uchiha, right? He up there with his cousin now.
Yeah.
With his cousin now. He already got his cousin. I ain't even gonna include that he got Shisui Eye in his face.
Yep.
All right, I'm done with it. All right, we ain't gotta keep talking about it. Aang can get his ass beat though. That's all I want to say. We all in agreement on this.
So we're gonna move on to the main topic of the meat and potatoes of this whole podcast
episode.
Yeah. So before I even start though, a lot of people may not know, and I guess I guess I can speak for both me and you at this point because we're both openly about it.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing that like people don't know is that the main reason why we had, at least for me, that I put this podcast together is not to talk about anime and manga and games just by itself, but have it from different perspectives. And I think that it is very important, not only for race, but for sex, but for sexual orientation. I'll say that we get those point of views and those different point of views
because there's a lot of LGBTQ people who are very much so like engulfed in anime.
Yeah.
It's like a big passing time for a lot of people like us.
And there's a lot of characters, as we know, that are in that world as well. I feel like with me, I personally enjoy watching anime characters because of course that's just my thing. Like I'm more anime than comics and everything, but when I do finally see one that is representing, more so representing, because there have been some ones that I'd be like, okay, now, you know,
too much.
It's a little. I mean, I don't want to say it's too much because I know people specifically that
do act like that. Yeah, I know.
So I don't want to say that.
But it's like all of them are that personality.
Can we get more specific representation?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they're getting better at that, but yeah, moving forward, we are now talking about the gay superhero controversy. So, what sparked this conversation really quick was the whole reveal of the new Superman being gay. I'm guessing like he's actually gay in this Superboy. Sorry about that. And he has a gay lover. And
but hold on, I will say this. But for shock value. On the internet, we just gonna say Superman because they want more people to see.
That's what people been
That's
saying.
all it's about.
It's got to the point where people at work has been
and
saying
that's
something about it. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was gonna comment on that too because social media is just exactly that, social media.
Ignorant.
But yeah, so it became like a really huge thing, and I guess it begs to ask, especially for people that like, which Bob, I guess, how do I say this? For people that watch anime and comics and things like that, that happens. Like if you watched enough anime and enough manga, this is not the first time you've seen this. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first time.
It's not the biggest picture of the anime.
Since I've been watching and reading shit.
It shouldn't be where it's like, oh, the main, I guess.
You niggas watch Hunter x Hunter
in comics and things like that, like Superman. That's why I think that people get upset because these people got Superman S's on their chests as tattoos, and then they see it. And it's
is that why they're so mad?
They hold like how many people there have like Batman memorabilia and Batman like tattoos and shit like that. They hold that comic or that person in such a different way that when not even researching how Superboy or Superman even got to that point. But just seeing it just as it is, it's just like, oh damn, what the fuck? Why do you think that there's? Oh, I'll even give you a better example. A friend of mine that I work with told me that she broke up with her boyfriend, but her boyfriend broke up with her because he told her he was gay, and she said the first thing she thought about was, oh damn, that's sad. And in my head, I'm like, damn, like why would that be the first thing? Like,
wait, the girl broke up with, or he
broke up with her.
Okay.
And he told her in the process that he was gay. And she was like, she said, and the first thing she thought about, she wasn't mad. She was just like, oh, like damn, like kind of comforting, but not even like not comforting, like more I took it at least in a like more of a.
I can't even be mad, like
a sickness, like it came off like it was just like, oh damn, like
I'm so sorry
for you, yeah. Like,
oh
so
no,
sorry.
That's not the right response.
Yeah. So and I think that a lot of people in that, whether it's from that scenario or like people the way that they look at Batman and Superman and all these like iconic pillars, really still view this sexual orientation the opposite aspect of it, because there's so many different spectrums, but
we see it as freeing, they see it as like
aspect of it being opposite as a sickness, and to hear that, I'll just be like, people need to really watch the delivery, how they put that type of stuff out, because like little stuff, I personally am not like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sensitive like that, but I catch on because I'm like, well, if I was like that, how would that person feel? Just like when I always say, like, I have friends that tell me like, I'm so glad that you're not like that. The first thing I always say is like, what if I was though, bro? Like what? Like if I was if I was flamboyant, what would you have done then?
I've had family members who said that. They're like, well, because my nickname's Bobo, but it's cool.
It's out the bag now.
I must not feel no type of way about it because I told you.
We changing your name on the flyer too, nigga.
Bobo. I make the flyer, so no.
Bobo. It's gonna be me. I just put some little words over on the internet.
And just to give you guys, just to give you guys a little bit more insight about it, because it's not Bobo the clown. It's not that. My mom always has intentions with my name. Half my name is my dad's and my grandmother's.
He finna be so bad at me.
But Bobo came from, I guess back in the day, if that was your bae, you would call them your beau.
Yeah.
So I'm essentially baby.
Yeah.
So my mama called me Bobo.
Yeah.
It's not spelled like Bobo.
It's spelled like B-E-A-U.
Yes.
B-E-A-U.
Hence the B-R-E-A-U-X in my artist name.
Oh, okay.
Like how they be spelling hoe.
Like, yeah. E-A-U-X says,
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm mad that y'all gave me all this attention because I was finna move on, but because I forgot what the fuck.
It's over now, Bobo.
Wait,
that's why
shower cap.
That's why
don't you talk to me about
rugged rags. If y'all need y'all bonnet needs, head tie needs, shit,
bonnet,
shirts, anime, comic book shit,
cap.
rugged rags. Look us up, motherfucker.
I'm mad that's like a real commercial, like a one that would be like on the Boondocks.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
That's what that motherfucking body is.
I'm so sorry. Okay? We got off topic. What the fuck?
No,
what I just
the point. So the point that I'm trying to make is that why do people still in this day and age, I guess, categorize people as more submissive or more dominant or more masculine or more feminine right away from their sexuality?
Because that's what I was going to say. I was leeway into that. And my family was like, "Hey, Bobo, you're gay, but like it's okay because you still look like a guy." I'm like, "But what if I want to play with like eyeliner, or if I want to play with like my fingernails being black?" And I did all that shit. And you know, my family's at a point where just like, if you say something to me, I'm gonna say something back, and it's gonna be a thing. So don't say nothing.
Well, I would rather have that personally.
Yeah, that's how it is with everybody. I'm like, nope, you already know what it is. Let me do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, at some point, you just can't react to it because it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about this situation about Superboy and everything. I'm like, why are you so pressed that he likes somebody? It's not Superman for one.
First off,
all right, look. So listen, I don't like. The world is weird, all right?
Yeah.
Niggas think they can tell. This is why I be offended by everything that go on with anybody on the internet saying anything about anything comic book related. Number one, don't none of you motherfuckers read shit. I know because I'm the motherfucker reading shit, asking y'all on a daily on my page. Have y'all read, seen, heard about this? No, y'all never do. Okay? All right, but past that, right? You motherfuckers think y'all could tell the greatest writers in the world what they should do with their characters. I don't think they should make Superman's son gay. What I think they should have did was, who gives a fuck what you think? Nigga, you probably didn't even graduate from high school around this motherfucker. Mad cause Superboy gay. Where's your fucking 12th grade graduation slip, nigga? Show me that. All right, another thing that don't make sense to me. Everybody was real outraged about it was two things in a row. All right. It was Robin came out as gay. Tim Drake, even though he was already, he already liked whatever the fuck he liked at the time. He liked it whatever he liked it at the time. All right. Then when Superboy come out gay, the internet just went crazy, and I didn't understand. You know what I mean?
I was very confused. I was like, I think we've had other gay heroes.
Listen, the day, hold on. This the point I'm getting at. The day it happened, I was blocked on Facebook, so I haven't been able to say nothing this entire time. Right? The same niggas mad about Superboy / Superman being gay watched Deadpool, both movies.
And
you watched both Deadpool movies.
That's just scratching
very
the surface.
fluid.
I'm only scratching the surface. I don't even want to go deep with you niggas because I know y'all not listening. And I'm saying niggas because niggas is the ones who had the problem with it. I ain't see no girls mad.
Dressing up as him.
Well, I mean,
Halloween. Me too.
I'll say,
and then when I do see some girls mad, I'm gonna get on y'all ass too because Wonder Woman out here eating big mug.
Let's not forget that these niggas love Loki.
Right.
Loki has been everything. All right.
Yeah.
Everything, including a woman.
A horse,
a man, a different man, a horse, an eagle, an alligator. One time he turned into, what did he turn into? I think he turned into a horse and then got pregnant by something and had hey,
that's American Horror Story shit. I'm like,
there you
what?
go. Listen, man.
My goodness.
I'm only telling y'all about, but Deadpool is just the biggest one because that broke box office hits. So I know everybody's seen it. Yeah. And I know y'all think that movie funny as hell. And I know y'all don't give a fuck about him being gay. So why y'all care about is it because of Superman? So let me take it further.
Yes, exactly.
Wonder Woman part of the same Holy Trinity. She eat big coochie. Oh, she always. Wonder Woman always been eating
we
big
know
coochie.
the biasness with that,
but they don't.
Anyway,
they think that Wonder Woman's straight.
But to go back to what you were saying about Superman and the whole Deadpool thing, that's the whole point that I'm trying to make. Like, Deadpool is seen, even though we know specifically what Deadpool's capabilities are as a superhero, we know this, but he's seen as comic relief. Right. So when you put that aspect on him, then you can look at it and be like, oh, you can't take Deadpool.
He's just being funny. He's not gay.
But y'all forgetting the number one key thing. Superman is the representation of white
Well, I said
Male
white
Exactly.
America.
No, that's what I'm saying. So on the other side of
tall,
that,
dark, and handsome.
it's going to hurt them because that's not what he's supposed to be represented as.
Did you guys know that the term tall, dark, and handsome was never a reference to somebody who was black? It's a white reference to somebody
tan
who is like
motherfuckers.
not even tan.
For real?
If you
No,
was
Rochelle,
white
if
and you
you-
had black hair or you had like a very dark brown hair,
I
that's
thought
tall,
that was for
dark,
a
and
tan,
handsome.
yeah.
That's where that term, and that's exactly what Superman was. So I totally agree with your statement.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Superman's 6'3". People don't even know that
Tall,
either.
dark, and handsome.
Remember how I
Not
made
us.
that whole reference about like well, I guess not Omni-Man, but what's his name from The Boys? Homelander, is his name?
Yeah.
That whole blonde hair, blue eye aspect of it. Now it
Oh,
makes
yeah.
sense of what you just
Nigga,
said because
that's
of
tall,
Superman.
dark, and handsome.
Tall, dark, and
I
handsome.
just don't like. Okay, another big outrage when I was talking to people because a couple people inboxed me. A couple people who really do like read a couple comics, watch some anime and shit. So we had a little back and forth in there, and I was like, "What's the big deal?" They like, "Why would they make Superman gay?" I was like, "I mean, he had some pink kryptonite in the '60s and was trying to fuck niggas. So I mean, he was already
Ooh, I ain't
gay.
right.
He already went through that. He went through a phase where he was gay already. I mean, it was with the kryptonite, but I mean, we already tackled
He
that
took a
issue.
drug and he wanted to be gay.
Yeah, we already tackled that issue. So all it is now that his son is real life gay. It's not no drug. You know what I mean? What's the big deal though? Why y'all don't even gotta read them comics. It's 16 Superman issue comics out right now. That's only one issue of Superman comics. You don't have to read that. That's one storyline out of a million storylines going on right now.
But that's just it, guns. Niggas don't really read comics
That's what-
to know.
And people
Exactly.
like
So
to
stop-
react
Cut
without
the fake outrage out.
people like to react without doing thorough research.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be that strong, you're gonna feel that strong about something. You want to post your input on it. Always treat it like a debate because somebody gonna come for your ass. Hence this nigga.
And it's gonna
So-
be me. Iceman was gay, nigga. And that's
Yes.
original
He looked
X-Men.
gay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm just
Wolverine's
like,
son is gay.
Yeah. And he stabbing niggas in the face immediately.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that-
nigga,
and-
if y'all watching, if y'all used to watch The Flash and watch Arrowverse and all them shits with Legends of Tomorrow, nigga.
Yeah, half the damn crew is gay.
most gay, I'm about to say most gay superheroes that I actually realized since we talked about it are way more aggressive than the other ones.
Facts. It seemed like when comic book writers when they make you if they make it whatever it's usually.
But I
I'm
think
gonna say
that's-
when it goes with the male.
But I think-
When
let's
the
keep it
males,
a buck.
motherfuckers be aggressive.
Let's keep it a buck. Every variation of Batwoman is gay.
Gay. Yep.
And she the most aggressive person on the Bat family.
Yeah.
She get down like Wonder Woman
She
the
be
whole
quick.
time.
fuck.
She be quick to shoot a nigga.
Yeah, because
Now,
her
I
daddy
think
got
that-
military
I think
shit.
that the passion between like what you said with Batwoman and what you were saying about aggressive characters is spot on.
If you say
because
what I'm thinking, I'm finna be.
it's spot on
I'm-
because
yeah.
like there's a struggle between
Mhm.
and even as superheroes, people don't understand that there's a struggle
Finding out
there,
yourself at a
finding out
young
yourself and being
age.
comfortable and embracing and all of that type of shit. And when you finally embrace, that's
You
that
don't
much more
let
fun.
nobody
Actually,
else hurt you no
but
more.
now that you bring that up, that should be a storyline that's tied more.
I already got one for you. I'm about to bring it up. So, what y'all don't know?
I'm an ally. Why
Wait,
you
hold
looking
on.
at me?
So on Slime, the second season, the strongest character on Slime, the strongest demon god on there is Guy. He's gay. The red hair dude, he's gay.
He said that, but he said that
Anime
right on that
don't
episode.
count though, because
Like, nigga,
anime don't count because there's always
whatever I
one
like.
Even
Even
still,
character
but
where you be
but
like,
there's
Well, he said he like strong
but
guys,
there's
right?
never been a character that has been at the top like that. That
True.
nigga is at the top.
But
He's
if
that
you
nigga.
think about how anime's
Wait,
drawn,
did you just say it's never been a character in anime that was gay and at the top?
at the
this-
top like that, who?
Nigga, did you remember we watched K? Do you remember the anime K?
Oh shit.
Yeah, nigga, both
Majority
of them niggas.
motherfuckers,
Yeah, all the
yeah.
top guys was all like
But
each
I
other.
mean, it's K.
Was having lovers quarrels.
It's K between it's.
Nigga, that shit was cold though.
I
They was
think-
going at it.
Yeah,
I
fighting,
honestly think anime plays onto things, or that region plays onto things
Yeah.
that they really think highly of. So
Being more progressive than
so
us
the
for
thing
sure.
is,
Yeah.
when it comes to anime, you see a lot of big-eyed, blonde people who are into the anime. Asian people don't look like that. But when it comes to gay people, I have never seen it to a point where you have been oppressed in anime.
no, they
Nah.
show y'all more open,
We're-
free,
Yeah.
loving y'all.
I'm finna.
There's
And
actually
powerful.
There's more flamboyant ones.
I feel
And
like-
they be kicking
No,
y'all
I'm gonna tell y'all what.
ass.
In anime, every time they show a gay person, everybody never mind that they gay. Don't nobody give a
No,
fuck they gay
no.
in anime. That's what I mean.
Okay,
Y'all ever
yeah.
notice that? And it could be the most it could be the most
Girl,
out
and
there that should still be
and
like,
Puri
but that-
Puri with One Piece.
But
He
that's
like,
because they don't take it serious. That's
He's
and
strong
that,
as
and
fuck.
that's what
Like,
makes me irritated
prime
about
example.
it. Like
Prime
They don't
example.
take it serious. We're comic relief. We're sickness. We're this. We're that.
Well,
and it's just like
Emporio,
there
you think
might be
Emporio
some
was
people
comic
that are
relief?
like that there, but we need way more representation.
You
That's
do.
why
You do need more Americanized representation.
yes.
Because
you
my
think Emporio
favorite
was not always
character
an act.
on Hunter x Hunter is gay as fuck.
Yes, and he's strong as fuck.
And
He's
yeah,
the main. He's
but
one
not
of the
a
main
good
villains.
representation.
He's
He's
not
not
a
a
good
good
representation.
representation.
The epitome of what I'm.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I want. If I would want him to represent
I don't
us.
want him to represent.
And
That nigga's
y'all
a
may
serial
not agree-
rapist.
Y'all may not no. Y'all may not agree with me, but I've watched, and y'all not gonna agree with me when I say this. But I watched Hunter x Hunter back to front to back to front. I will say this: Hisoka may come off like a molester, but it's very symbolic.
He does because the
It's
way
very symbolic.
But the symbolic
The-
make him what he is.
He's a killer.
No,
That man is
it
a
can put
murderer
us in
before he's
a
pedophile.
bad light. It can put us in a bad
He's
light.
not a
yeah.
pedophile. He puts him in
But
a bad
killing
light
for him
anyway.
is sexual. So what are we talking about, Buddha?
But we're not all.
He's
sexual.
horny to kill some 9-year-olds.
he's
to
horny to
kill, not
no,
to have
Why is your
no,
dick
no,
hard?
no.
They literally showed this, Buddha. Don't play with me. We watched the same goddamn show. He was
Okay,
like,
hold
he
on.
went straight
Wait a
to
minute,
dick
wait a
light, dick light.
Wait.
No
You got to understand.
Órale, órale, órale.
The white dude.
That pose. No. That pose.
Right.
Girl,
That
got the
pose
shirt right
that he
there,
did
right there.
sticks in my head.
That's
But
what
it's
killed every
It
time.
do kill it.
But
Every time
good.
it do.
Here's
I
the
ain't
thing.
gonna lie.
Here's the thing. As much as he was OC about killing Gone, he got to dig hard for killing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not
They
sex.
specify that.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all have to listen to me. I understand what y'all saying,
But it's a thin line. I get it.
the action towards a minor makes it pedophile.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
I'm
it
horny
is.
to kill a
Yeah.
minor. No,
I
don't
would
be
get
horny
horny if I
with
killed a
nothing
man,
with
a
minor.
woman, an old person, whatever. I don't
Right.
discriminate.
He really
I'm just
wasn't
sick.
like that to kill
But
anybody.
He was like that to kill everybody, but he understood. But it is very pedophilia.
It's wrong with that.
Because
Wait, what do you say?
He said it don't matter. An old lady, a dog, a cat, don't matter who it is.
Oh, no,
I'm
that's
just
what I'm
sick.
saying.
He's like, I'm just sick. I
no,
want it all.
but he's
In a different
it
way.
does go back
Not
to
a
what you were
pedophile
saying.
way.
Like he he
It's
said
like-
he is a pedophile because and I think about it because
but that's just inclusive to everything.
Yeah.
else.
You're still a
Everything
bad
else.
person.
He's still a bad person.
But you trying to only make me a pedophile. I'm really trying to
I
tell
am not a
you,
pedophile. I'm a murderer.
That's what it was.
I am a
Like,
serial killer. I am not a pedophile.
You could have called me what I am. I am a serial killer.
I've never had touched a boy before. Like,
I just wish that even in that like they would have made like if Bisky was really like a little girl and she was strong like
Not
that,
her
would she have
Biscuits.
felt the same? Would he have felt the same way?
right?
You know what I'm saying? We all know Bisky like old as shit, really.
Can I say this too? Alan Scott, it was also gay. A lot of, and this is crazy.
Who's Alan Scott?
That's the crazy part because it's probably a million
A
people
lot of people don't.
finna say this right here, and I want to throw this out here to let y'all know how much y'all don't read fucking comics, you stupid bitches. Stop coming on my page complaining. You bitches don't even know who Alan Scott is. Alan Scott is the first Green Lantern.
The white one?
Look at y'all.
Oh,
Yeah, he white. Alan Scott is white.
Oh, the white man.
Yeah, the white
Yeah,
man,
the
the
one
first,
with
the
swoop.
original
Yeah, the
original
little-
Green Lantern in the 40s, bro. He was so long ago. A lot of people not even gonna remember it. People think Hal Jordan was the first one, and he's
Yeah.
the second.
He's actually
Alan
second.
Scott's the first one. He to get his ring from a lantern. See, that fuck y'all up on what? He
Yeah.
before the lantern. He ain't, but he was gay the whole time, bro. Don't
Yeah.
stop playing with me.
The more
He
you
said I'm a
know.
Green Lantern, but I'm gay first.
Them niggas don't. I just know niggas. I just know everybody that was fake outrage don't read shit. Y'all not even
Yeah,
outraged.
yeah,
bro. Y'all not
yeah.
mad.
No, they gonna be
You just
over it.
stupid.
They
You
gonna
just
be
want to be
over it
mad
in
at
like 3
something.
weeks. They just
Yeah.
want. It's
I
just the
mean,
moment.
They been
And-
stop talking about it right now.
Honestly, the ones who
Yeah.
are probably the most loud about it, you probably fucking somebody on the low.
And that'd be my thing.
Well,
Oh
Who's
yeah,
gay?
But
I
we
say
not
that all the
touching We're not
time.
touching that because
All
We'll
right.
touch it.
half the people that I'm honestly straight that I am cool with and like I actually kick it with that are straight are just that comfortable with me, you know, and that be the thing. Like
If you if you're straight
your
and you're
sexuality has
comfortable,
nothing to do.
none of this shit bother you.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with
Again,
you.
Zay's
I-
father. I've been friends with him 10+ years. That's one of my best friends. Why else would I even know his son?
I personally am intrigued for it because we were talking about when it first dropped. Like, I want them. Is he going to be his lowest lane? Is he going to be like
or
the
is that
catalyst?
just a
Or is it
stone
just
or
in
some
the
shit?
moment?
Yeah.
Like, I want you to develop this, run with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
But remember, it's comics, so it depends on how much money they finna generate from that comic book. If it ain't,
Fam,
if
it's
they
so
bringing no money in,
controversial.
But
if they bringing no money in, we'll never see this nigga
but
again.
No, real talk.
If they made a movie
If
about it,
they-
these niggas will watch it.
If they push it, the LBGT representation will get behind it.
I ain't gonna say
If you
will.
do it
We
right.
saying they
If do it
should.
right.
If
I say
do
they
it
should,
right.
but listen, it's been so many good gay comic book characters out that I felt like
It depends on how they do it.
But
Are you going to Miles Morales it, or are you going to Riri Williams it?
Superman is born to the masses, though.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah.
masses, Superman is born. So I don't think they're gonna
There
give a
must
fuck.
have been a
Superboy
reason.
isn't.
But they not putting him out as Superboy, is they? They got Jonathan Kent as an adult right now. He don't remember Clark is out there with Lois and they went off world. That's why Jonathan Kent took over right now. He's playing the Superman.
But this is
so
the
they
thing.
putting the comics out as Superman.
He's playing the Superman. He is Superman now, but you can do something completely different with him. You can put struggle on him.
No, they
you
already know that's the whole thing.
No, you're gonna put the struggle of filling your father's shoes,
Facts.
but now the secondary struggle with your human sexuality now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I say,
Yeah.
are you gonna Miles Morales it, or are you gonna Riri it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna just throw him in here and say, hey, I'm the new Superman, love me? Or are you going to grow him to having to accept the fact you are now your father's replacement,
Right.
while battling with your
With
own
your own.
personal,
Mhm.
just being human now?
That's
And-
storytelling.
Oh,
See,
and his
and
That's
best
what I was just about to say.
And-
There's a certain point where people like you guys can just appreciate a different story.
right.
That's what
It's not
we do.
about like it has nothing to do with me. You don't actually
Yeah,
do nothing.
Also,
also,
they
they
got-
represent you. What the fuck are you so?
Bruh,
mad
Why are you
about?
mad?
I hope in the midst of this, like when his Superman run is over or whatever, I hope they bring Super Sons back.
Oh, they definitely need to.
Listen, because y'all know Batman's son and Jonathan Kent is best friends. What's Batman's son name? Damian Wayne.
Damian.
Yeah.
That
So,
was a
but they
great
got
story.
Jonathan Kent is like he like 18, 19, or no, I think he in high school. So he probably like 16, 17, but he looked grown as a bitch. So that means Damian got to be 17, 18 because he like a year or
Right.
two older.
But that's
They need
perfect.
to show. I ain't even seen him. I ain't seen no
And-
teenage Damian yet.
He does good
That's gonna be cold.
because that's who you're gonna break the story to. That's the one that's gonna.
No, I
make,
think
no,
he
no,
already.
no.
I think
No,
he already
bro.
told Damian.
No, but what I'm saying though, if you telling this new story, this 18-year-old story,
Right.
this is how you break your best friend, the nigga you in the streets with, how he reacts, how that story carries is what makes it worth it. Because you got to remember, Damien is a cut and dry mentality. Like, this is what it is.
Yeah,
this
but
is how
Damian
it
don't
is.
care about that. Remember, they
He
already
doesn't.
he
But
already wrote
that's what
Aqualad
carries
and
the
shit.
story.
Yeah.
He's going to be the straight ally friend.
Yeah.
He's going to be the nigga while
Because
Jonathan
he was teaching Jonathan anyway. when
right.
they were
That's
doing
what I'm
Superboys,
saying.
yeah.
He's the one while Jonathan is battling with the fact that society won't accept him like this. Damien's the nigga knocking dog out for disrespecting his bro.
Yeah.
right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the storytelling part of it. That's how you can make this story work.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the biggest problem
I got
that I
aggressive as fuck.
have with this whole, I guess, thing is just the lack of real representation. That
Yeah.
like it's not to say that it isn't there. It's not to say that, and it's not to say that we're not growing towards it. But like I have yet to see an actual. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I was going to say that I have yet to see like a black gay representation in anime. But in there's an anime I was just talking about called Tac Op Destiny.
Okay.
Mappa made it. It's actually really
Oh, okay.
dope.
So
Like
it's
the fight
newer.
scenes is cold, but it's based off of music.
You telling
I was
about
just about to
that,
say
yeah.
you did say something
Yeah.
about that.
So
And I
they
always
like 6-7
forget.
episodes in,
Damn.
and like one of the characters, the characters work. They're a conductor, and then they have like this. They call it a music art, which is this other entity or this being that has this like mechanical weapon. Sometimes it's swords. The
Right.
main girl, she got like this sword that turns like a big ass fucking gun, huge gun. But there's another pair on there that there's a black man on there, and you can tell that he's gay. Like, but he doesn't tell him in his voice. But what pisses me off the most about this character is that he's represented like this.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Not a.
He walk around regular like that the whole
Just
time.
like that the whole motherfucking time.
I don't know what it is about anime. They got to do
Like,
something
why,
stupid,
why
man.
that?
Girl,
Why
we don't-
that? So
We don't do that. all
like
the
that's
time.
not the whole time. I
I don't think I've
I don't-
ever
I've
worn
never-
my shirt like that.
Or
I don't
have
think
I
I've
ever seen like, and I am in the
And the
lifestyle.
crazy part
I
is,
have not
I
seen
had.
nobody's really.
It's demeaning.
high school.
That baby was misled.
Yes,
I was in high
demeaning.
school.
That baby was.
It was gender
misled.
bender.
Oh, that's different.
But I wore it. Y'all got me fucked up.
No.
Ugly
That's
as
very
well.
specific.
That's
But like, I have
I've
never
seen
actually.
somebody in
No,
real
yeah,
life
real
like
life,
no
no,
shit like
never.
that. So
I'm like, girl, what you doing?
And that's some inner. I ain't even gonna get started on it.
yeah, but okay. So the whole point that I was trying to make with that was like, okay, so near. I think I've said this before, and as everybody know this have been watching this, they you know that he's like my favorite storyteller because the biggest thing that he does is not he puts people out their comfort zone with the stories that he tells.
In near.
Near. I don't know if you know this, but Kaine, I think I've said it, but I don't know if you really remember.
Is she gay?
She's actually a hermaphrodite.
That's why I was honestly, when I was going through Near Replicant, I'm like, it's a lot more
very
going.
manly, but yeah. So in the original game, because you know this is a remake. In the original game, they actually had like because of what she wears, there's an actual bulge.
Oh my
on the-
god!
Swear to God, like an original, a serious bulge.
They
in
wildin'.
another story, you didn't know this because you have to. That's what I love about this man because you have to really look into what he's trying to say in order to even understand everything. But the actual character that you play as, he's a prostitute prior to the story, that original story. To save his sister, he was prostituting his body. The little boy, yes, you got to get into the story.
That's
bro.
what I see.
That was not in the game.
Yeah, it's not in the game, but that's literally in the story.
Bitch, give me
And
that book.
And the side story was that he had been prostituting himself to the same man, and then over time he ended up killing the man.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he was doing
but
odd jobs
That's how
in the game series.
Just in Yoko Taro's like realm, that's how he just tells stories. Like he has games, and then he has like literally like music plays that he do.
Yeah, you tell. Yeah, I
stories,
remember that.
like concerts.
But there must be
side
some type of
stories.
similarity to the point of marketing when you release stuff. It's like
He's
someone
just a risk
took
taker. He's a risk taker because-
someone took that shit out of the game.
No, it's not. Well, because
It could have been a part of the game because when I played
it's
fucking
No, so they took it out.
no, I played fucking Assassin's Creed, and you were gay sometimes, and you mess with men and women. Assassin's Creed.
I think
One of
that
my
the
favorite
I think that
games.
The thing is because the book that I have, the problem that he was going through with all the games, that man has outside of Near have come up with like 6 games since PlayStation.
Yeah, he
1.
got a lot of content.
He has a lot of content, but over time there were like his games were so fucking bizarre. It was before his time.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
It was
sure.
before his time. Like Drakengard was his first game, and there's literally a character in there that is a pedophile. He's a pedophile.
Wild in Japan, man.
He's a pedophile.
They don't care.
They do care. They got
like-
very strict
like-
laws. I'm
It
just like
blows
trying to
my
figure out
mind.
why.
Or there's like a lady that lost her child, so like because of the type of story that they have, like the irony is because she lost her child, she eats children now. Like the man's crazy. He's crazy at storytelling, but the whole aspect of what he's doing is to get people out of the norm because this shit does happen.
It's good storytelling.
It's
That's
good
what a story
storytelling,
is.
like-
It takes you out of that realm of being comfortable.
I feel like Florida should have its
Representation.
own.
That's what I mean by true representation. Because I don't mean representation just on a space of just like representing me, but representing everybody. Like,
Oh yeah,
like
facts.
the way that they represented Near in that side story and the way that they told that story, man. When I tell you, it was so crazy. And then like in Kaine, they actually do tell that story.
That's why you love
Yeah.
that story. You didn't tell me all that. I'm
Man,
like,
it's
yeah.
it's so much I can tell you about the story, but about that whole universe.
But yes, I
yeah.
understand what you're saying when it comes
It's
to
very-
like
that's very good
representation.
Representation. Very good representation.
We're all different, and it goes the same for like even black shows. Black shows are just now getting to that point
Yes,
where we're seeing
man.
different
GD,
type of black
yes,
people. Like I would even
yes.
say, I know it's not anime, but one of my favorite shows ever is Insecure. That's a really good interpretation
I don't even know
of
what
how
that is.
different black people are. That's
Bro,
in LA, but
So
still,
Kevin Durant just did I just watched it. He has a podcast too, and he just did a interview with Issa Rae. And the first thing he said, he's like, "Bro, I watched the show faithfully." He said, "It's just like,
I do too.
He said he was like, it seemed like some shit me and my cousins be going through." He said, "Not even."
Yeah.
He's like, he just seemed like some shit my cousin was telling me about.
Yeah,
And I think that honestly, Keith, you should watch it. You'll probably feel the same.
I recommend.
because
Excuse
it's
me.
really it's
I
black
recommend anybody
representation,
who's black.
even if you
to
never
watch this
experienced
show.
What is it on?
like, what the
HBO
fuck
Max.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It has 5 seasons.
5 seasons. This is the last season.
The last
Wow,
season is airing now, so the fifth season is not.
What is it? Drama, comedy?
It's
both.
everything.
It's a dramedy. It's a
I-
dramedy.
I guarantee.
Because I can't watch no straight drama show. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
to
a
you.
No,
drama. It's
that
more
should
of a
be
comedy than
boring.
drama.
Okay,
I
cool.
would say it's more a lot more
Then I'm
comedy
like,
than
okay,
drama,
cool.
but
Then
there's
I'ma
a
watch it.
plot, and I honestly would say because I'm so passionate about this show, you're gonna find somebody that you resonate
That
with.
you resonate
y'all-
with for sure.
Did y'all like the Carmichael show?
It is not there. The Insecure and Carmichael are not the. Ooh, no.
No. I'm asking, did you like that?
I mean,
show?
I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
You
I was just
you
trying to
acting
figure out how
you
it
like
cor-
it like that.
I was just trying to figure out how it correlated with the
because it was
Insecure.
super black with the
Yeah, but this is black.
what it
Talking
was
with
about.
The mama?
Huh?
Wait, what's the Carmichael show?
Carmichael
It's
show
a- it's
is
a
giving
funny
me Tyler
show.
Perry type of
It's
show.
with the mama with the big girl, right? No,
It was funny.
No, it's funny. Is the main character?
It's like a regular sitcom
yeah.
though. Like the main setting
The
is
main character
somebody's
is a
living
stand-up
room.
comic, and the other
She's
his
it's a
brother.
woman, right?
No, the main character is a dude,
Oh,
and then
It's an
his
older-
brother.
Oh, it sure is.
It's
Yeah.
an older
been off-
show?
It's been off for a minute.
Yeah.
His brother was dude from.
Is Tiffany Haddish in it?
No,
That's not the one I'm thinking about.
no. His brother is dude from his brother's Little Real Howery.
Yeah, it's where Lil Rel started.
Yeah, I remember now.
But I mean,
Man, that
I
shit
understand.
hilarious.
I understand what you're saying with the representation because there's successful black people in there, and there's also non-successful black people in there. You got a little bit of everybody.
He got the whole
Um,
spectrum. Remember, his daddy came out of nowhere with a whole nother son. Did
But
y'all see
this,
that shit?
I think, Insecure in
Why
itself
they was
is
grown
a
as
is
hell.
a black staple
real shit.
in culture in our
Yeah,
culture.
because
I
a lot
feel
of
like it was.
these,
yeah.
it's literally the topic itself is self-explanatory.
We-
Like all these characters, male or female, are going through some type of insecurity
Mhm.
in some way in their life, and
Yep.
these are again, and that's what I like about it too, because she mentioned that too. She said that the director of HBO didn't like the title Insecure until she explained it. She's like, why are you making it insecure? Like these women are good, they're fine, they're beautiful, they're independent, they're up there. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want.
But
shit.
people want something that
She said,
they
but
can
she said
relate
that's the
to.
point. She said that's the point, though. She said, in the hierarchy of where I am, we are just as insecure as anybody else.
Yeah.
She said, I'm very beautiful and I'm very confident in that in my own right, but I'm still very insecure. He's like,
And everybody
"You got
can
it
be.
right away."
Yeah.
Hey, y'all see they getting rid of Blackish?
They are.
Well,
Wow.
it's retiring.
It's
It can
He
be.
just
I
talked
mean,
about
it's
it.
been about
Hold
10
on.
seasons.
Yeah,
No,
been
it's
out
on
been
this.
out for a minute.
He wanted to do 10. He wanted to go 10. They doing this day 8th, and that's gonna be the last season. So he just talked about on Breakfast Club. He like, man, I don't know why ABC just did that, man, randomly. He's like, just said. He's like, it take a lot of money for us to keep the show going. And then Charlamagne was like, wasn't everybody on Friends getting paid $1 million a piece? And then
Hell
look,
yeah.
and Anderson was like, hey, Charlamagne, you said it, not me, right? You said it, not me. He's like, because Blackish, he's like, bro, Blackish is a. He's like, it's so much of a turning
staple.
point.
It's a staple too.
Yeah, he's like, it's so much of a turning point. And he's like, and it's something that people still go to TV to still watch.
Yeah.
Like we still got a
Even
program. on-
grownish,
yeah,
even mixed.
that's what he said. But they taking all.
They
of
took.
it.
They canceled.
All
it.
of
Grownish
them.
is gone.
All of them.
Honestly,
Mixed
Mixed-ish was a reach.
Yeah, Mixed
Was
Was
a little
a
bit.
reach. Oh my god.
But
I
Grownish,
love Grownish.
Grownish on the way out there too.
because
It's
I
love.
liked her character and I liked the people around. Everybody was fine, but
Wow.
Also-
Yeah,
Oh,
soon as,
I'm
dip
soon
on
as
niggas.
Zoe graduates, Grownish might be done.
Dip on niggas.
Dip on niggas.
No,
No,
they took
hey.
all the issues off. They said, "Hey, Anthony, all them issues got to go." Anthony at the
The
house, like,
thing
why y'all
is,
doing me?
when it's too black, it's always canceled because
Facts.
them is canceled. There's no
Lovecraft
there's
Country is
not gonna-
canceled with
Love-
all
I
the
was about to
Emmys
say,
in the world.
Lovecraft Country is
All the
canceled
Emmys in the
But
world.
y'all know why, though, right? You do know why, right?
because they
Too
were
black.
hurting white people.
No, because of the. Did you see it?
What?
Of why they canceled Lovecraft Country?
Oh, how
There's
they
a
did?
legit
How it-
reason.
No, why they canceled it?
Why did they? I thought it was because of the imagery.
So apparently, the director, she said she retweeted this herself after it got put out.
Mhm.
But there was a post that was out on Twitter where there was a map, and it was talking about like the story after Lovecraft Country, and apparently
Killing a whole bunch
a
of white
lot
people.
of the like stuff that was going on, like a lot of the nationalities were in different parts of the country. So they had like a whole all white side on the east side of the country where it was just nothing but whites, predominantly blacks on the south side. Like that was how the story was set up. The story was set up like that, and
Yep.
they canceled her ass.
I read the
because of
book
that shit.
and it
Why?
was supposed to be great. It was supposed
But why
to
they
be
cancel it
great.
because of that? That's
The way that
stupid.
they-
Because
the
she
way
went
that
down
they-
and segregated.
Yeah, it was like it was literally a picture of the United States, and it was mapped out like all these different factions.
Because in that time, black people had maps in order to
I
go
know.
to places that were safe for blacks. But when they took away all that magic from white people,
But this was set like way
Yeah.
sooner, like
Yeah.
after Lovecraft,
Yeah.
like way sooner. The way that this whole story is going to be set up,
It's supposed to be a different type
like,
of future.
different-
Yeah, I remember
it
this.
was-
This is not supposed to be our future. I mean, the
It was
time we're
more
in now.
modernized
Yeah.
than what it was.
But it was
no,
gonna be
I know that. That's
segregated.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like
20,
it was gonna be
20.
segregated, but like there was things that was happening that's going to be in the second season to a point where it's just like
That
we're not going to look good.
Right.
If we do that, and we don't have TV, and that showed me how.
Scared.
I know that there's places like China and other places that have like very censored ways for you to even entertain yourself. That gave me another implication on how we are also censored because there's only a certain type of TV that
they're gonna let us do.
There's only a certain type of TV.
And I feel like Lovecraft was gonna go the ways of this, y'all. Because if y'all low-key look at how shit go, this is how I think they was gonna do it.
Girl,
So with this next season, they was gonna flip it, right?
Yeah.
The white people's gonna be oppressed. Listen,
Yes.
I'm telling y'all.
Like, what
Listen.
the fuck I was
Hold on,
saying,
hold on.
yes.
Listen.
Yeah.
But listen, a couple of them white people we was gonna fuck with off this show, and they was gonna be trying to fuck with, and there's gonna be some black people that's gonna be trying to fuck with some of the white people who we fuck with, and then it was gonna be some bullshit, and they was gonna have to do the whole,
They was
basically
gonna-
the
they
whole
were
thing
gonna
over
have- they were
again.
gonna intermingle
Yup.
in some type of
Art-
way because
And they gonna
It's
get the fucking.
controversial.
Then they gonna
Art
get the
is-
fucking.
Yeah.
it's always going to be
But
controversial.
you
They
would've
was
been
fucking on
okay.
the first season. Fuck you talking about? Remember the girl was a dude.
Man, that shit was so crazy. Or she was white. The black girl.
You didn't read the book?
No, I ain't reading shit.
The book
I read the
was-
I'm
book.
trying to-
The
I'm trying to
book is
watch.
Crazy.
Well,
The
now
book
I
is
gotta
so
read
crazy.
it
You
now.
ain't read. You ain't watched Lovecraft all the way through.
But I did watch Lovecraft all the way through.
okay.
I said I won't read no book. He's about like,
Oh,
I ain't read no book.
And the book was made by a white man.
So why we can't have what he visioned?
So,
like,
exactly.
Why
I'm
we
like,
can't see
why
the white
can't we
man's
do
vision
this
like we
shit?
always do?
But no, we just did. All that you seen was all the book.
Yeah.
All that
So the excuse.
Yeah.
You got to think about the excuse.
It goes
Excuses that it's
goes
over.
outside
Yeah.
the book.
Yeah,
Yeah,
excuse that it's
excuse
over with.
that they say publicly so nobody looks at them is
But I heard-
we ran out of material.
But I heard didn't he go past? the-
No.
No.
They
No.
had a whole
No.
they had a whole
That's
like
what I'm
another
saying.
like
I thought his
written
books went-
thing for the
Yeah,
second
I thought his
season.
books
It
went
was
past
so
that.
written out.
His book, the book itself.
The book itself.
Yes,
Oh, no.
I know that.
But
No.
that's what they're basing it
But
off
that's what
of.
they're
And that's what
saying.
makes it.
That's why
what
they
he
saying they
said.
canceled it.
No,
They
that's
saying the
the
material
excuse.
done.
You can't have no proposal without having
Stinking
something
booty
already,
motherfuckers.
already written. They had something
Well,
written for
the
them.
proof is in the pudding because she's
Hey.
canceled,
Yeah,
baby.
they
Yeah.
canceled her.
They
They got her out
canceled
of here.
her.
But here's the thing.
Oh man.
So you got to realize this day and age, you can't do originality and be
Yeah.
accepted.
Yeah.
Everything has to have a source material somewhere else. You can alter it, you can adjust it, but you always have to have a source
But
material.
that's not like a real good original story at that point. It's like
never-
it's
it
not
would
even
never
printed
be, though.
yet.
It would
But
never
We
be.
put on
But
TV
listen-
first, and then you get
Think
a book.
about it. Listen to what, even if you take all the he say, she say on the internet, look at how the show ended.
Yeah.
The show ended with white people losing
All
the
their power.
So we have to stop right there. Magic, nothing. Take that out the question. The answer, the statement is white people
Because
lost
no
all
shade,
the power.
The season
Because
That
we
can
finale,
don't we don't
that
want to
can
see how
be-
you guys thrive
Yeah.
after that.
It was like the
Think
season
about how
finale
that
was a
story can be
reach.
told.
Yeah.
Think about how that story can be told where a white dominated world that we live in has no power.
We got the power.
And you got to remember, everything we do in this show,
Do you?
there's an actual historical fact that gets tied to every
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Now we could talk about moments when the Europeans really wasn't running shit. We could talk about how the Native Americans was really doing. Now we can put these truths that the government has been hiding so much into the show. Just think about it. There's a lot of people out there right now who did not know about the Tulsa burning
Right.
Yeah.
until that episode.
Yeah.
First
Now,
off, I
you
don't-
got mad people doing research to the point where
It really-
they're talking about giving that town reparations for that.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that I don't get how
Too much-
HBO
it's too
Max
much too
canceled it.
soon. And that's what I'm
Exactly,
saying. Like,
Hold on, can we
Max
talk
is-
about
HBO
the
Max is
network
the
that gets
person-
HBO Max?
That's the
HBO don't give a fuck about what they put on their shit.
Yes.
makes you think though, right?
So somebody
It makes
came
you
behind.
think.
Whoever
But
ran HBO,
that-
somebody
that-
came behind them like, hey, you got to take that on.
No,
I'm
but
pretty sure they told
that
them
begs the
shit.
question though. Like we just said that like they were basing this off the book that a white man wrote. Do you think that if a white man came to them with that same script,
Basically, if the same white man came to him like, hey, I got the part two with the same script she had.
map that I was just telling you about.
I think since they already canceled it, they wouldn't bring it back because
No, I'm
they
saying
had the same face.
before it was
Oh,
canceled.
no,
Did he make the map?
They kept it going.
Did
Yeah.
he make the map? The
We
white
don't know.
man?
No,
I
it
don't
was
know.
it was a black director that did.
Oh,
this shit.
somebody else came
She tweeted herself about it. Like they took it off, but I'm finna try to see if they were at the time trying to see if somebody else would pick it up.
Because everybody want to see what
Yeah,
this
I
show
remember
gonna
that.
do.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna take their shit. I don't even care if fucking Netflix do it.
Shit,
Fucking
I
the
don't know,
Obama.
man.
Don't the Obamas?
They was looking at Showtime.
Don't the Obamas own Netflix now?
No.
They
No,
don't. I
hell
thought they
no.
were about to.
They picked up some partnerships with them.
Partnership.
I do
they-
feel like
they
Netflix is the
produce
next network that should pick them up though. Netflix don't give a
Netflix
fuck
should
about
do
shit
it.
they put on their
They
shit at
don't,
all.
because Big Mouth. Hello.
Whoa.
No,
But no,
What
no,
the
I
fuck?
ain't even mean that.
Cartoons-
I mean Netflix don't give a fuck as a whole.
Cartoons get very
Cartoons
much
get-
different.
I
Cartoons
mean,
get
Netflix-
away with
they
so
put up
much.
the Epstein shit. They put up Netflix don't care about nothing.
It's Epstein. It's the truth. That truth was out in media. You know, media runs shit. So if media had already put it out, then yes, we can alter that story and put that out.
I still be feeling like Netflix don't care
But
about what they
thing
put
is,
out. I feel
what-
like
what's
anybody can put
coming
out
out-
anything on Netflix.
I
Everybody's
used to feel the
bored.
same way about HBO, and then Lovecraft happened.
Everybody's bored with the same old stories with the white man
And we
woman
liking
winning
these
and
black
everything.
stories.
So now, what does it look like when we win? What does it look like when I feel like the
What
first
does it look like
the
when
first-
we win
the
Lovecraft Country season
first
1?
movie
Facts.
that did it
They
was
cut
Black
that shit
Panther.
right
That's
off.
the extent that you're getting.
The first movie that did it was Black Panther. No one, as far as whites, that had any type of feeling about us thriving like that movie.
Almost said
because
They
something.
kept
I
saying
understand.
colonizer in that movie. Them white people was mad. They kept saying colonizer.
It's your.
boy.
I want to say the word, but I don't want to say it. I'm not gonna say it.
I thought
But
they was
it's
gonna say
our word to you.
I thought
So
they
it's
was gonna
just
say it
like-
in Shang-Chi, y'all. I
just
thought one
like-
of them Asians was gonna be like
I put a-
colonizer. I was gonna be like, yes,
We put a-
united.
We put an A on it at the end, so it don't feel that bad. But we don't.
Niza.
not the ER, but I saw that on the media.
No, I'm definitely.
I'm
with
calling
an
them
exclamation.
colonizers.
I'm calling them
ER
colonizers.
exclamation, Right. ER exclamation.
Colonizer,
Colonizer.
sir.
not
God
Zerzer.
No,
But yeah, so that
go ahead.
representation was a topic, like the main thing of it.
Yeah.
When it comes to just depicting somebody or doing anything about someone's sexuality, their race, whatever it is, you don't choose the extreme or the thing that you the thing that you think that we are. Because
Yeah.
it's obvious that whoever wrote it, whoever drew it, did not know who we were and chose the most extreme version of that
every time,
person,
every
and
time,
we are not that.
every time. Like dude on One Punch Man. Dude, the strong dude. that
Puri
came
Puri.
from- Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. I'm like,
what?
he's so Puri Puri. His name is Puri Puri, and he's like this white. I don't know what he is.
I know y'all talking
Muscular.
I don't know. And he be his power. He got to be
Yeah.
naked.
So
He
how you
gotta
feel
be
about-
naked all the time.
So how you
Like,
feel
what?
about Emporio then?
Okay, so that's what I want to ask. Who's that?
Who's that?
Ivan Cole.
I don't feel bad, but you should.
Oh shit.
Ivan Cove Emporio,
So
bro.
that's a complex, bro, that
Who is
I am very like scared to talk about.
Talk to me.
So,
You know, the whole thing about One Piece is to make everybody look weird in the first place.
in the first place.
So straight people,
Yes,
gay people,
yes.
it don't matter. You all
That's
y'all
why I
gonna look
said it's
stupid.
Weird. That's why I said it's a weird complex. I
Everybody
just
looking
got
low
done
budget
talking
to
about-
me.
I'm sorry. I just got done talking about a flashback where Tiger Fish was fighting this like vice admiral, and he had gone hair. When Gone was a dog, he had gone hair, and his cat sat at the very top of this man's head.
Why,
And it's
bro?
just like,
Why,
why?
bro? Otis.
So like they don't, that's what I love about One Piece, because when it came to going back to what you were saying, when it came to what the fuck is his name?
Emporio.
No,
Ivan Cole.
Ivan Cole. Ivan Cole. When it comes to Ivan Cole, he's so dramatically
Bro.
just like different. Like when I tell you big drag face, and they all like that. Every one of them on the island is like that. Big drag face. Like take this chair, take the seat of this chair,
And that's his head
and that's his fucking head.
on a regular body.
With big ass lashes, big ass makeup. But his
Brown
power,
randomly.
yes, his power is honestly the way that they describe. They didn't say this, but his fruit. His
I want to say this. Somebody brought up Aang versus Itachi again.
well, hold on. We'll hold on that. But they should name what is the fruit called? The gum fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His gum fruit should be called drag fruit.
No. But you see what his
Because
power is, right?
exactly his powers are drag.
Hey, Lo-
They drag.
I'm sorry, what?
He's strong as a bitch.
Explain what his power do to you. Like,
Bro,
Does
has
he
this power where
does he
can
catwalk in Vogue? And
But damn near.
He does the
if
whole
he,
like,
if he, I swear to you, you're laughing because you know I'm not lying. Like if Ivan Cove like really power up, that would be one of his powers. Like one of his powers that he wink at you.
He said makeup.
Very enforcing for real.
Seriously,
You
like,
laughing at first until it hit your
his
ass.
his powers is such a force, and it wears me out, kinda. But it's representation at the same time too, because that's drag.
That's real culture. Yeah,
That's
that's real drag
drag.
culture. For
That
real.
is
And at that point, I can appreciate because it's like that's drag.
That's
you can
drag.
tell older,
Versus-
like, really,
What
versus-
older
is the
went
name?
into that and really looked up
And
what they do
really
for real.
looked
Like, it
it
wasn't
up.
no,
Like,
it wasn't no fake
there's
shit
an
with it.
island, and I did. I felt so bad for Sanji when they put him on that island.
They played my boy
played
so
Sanji
bad.
so
Sanji is the cook
bad.
who love women, right? Anytime you show some women, he hard
They
eyes,
put him.
simping.
Kuma-
He said, "What the fuck?"
Kuma
is this?
smacked his ass to an island with nothing but trannies.
So listen, when he
Now,
first
excuse
looked
my
up,
French.
it wasn't trannies.
But-
They was all drags. Remember, it was women. The
It
women
drag-
was the
it
men.
was- yeah, they were
The
drags.
women was the men, and the dudes was drags. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
that's
listen,
Wait.
true,
The
that's true.
women were the men,
right?
and
Yeah.
the dudes were.
So
Yeah.
listen, when
In
Sanji,
drag, they were transsexual.
Everybody's
They were drag.
flamboyant.
so listen, when
And-
Sanji walked up, it looked like Sanji was walking up behind a whole bunch of bitches at first. So he walking up behind them like, "What up?" And they turn around with long ass nose.
They all got big ass features. Big
Honestly,
face features.
okay.
And buff though,
And
and they all
buff is a
buff,
motherfucker.
though.
They all
And they do housework and shit.
kicking his ass though. They was kicking his ass.
I was watching. I'm sorry. I was watching a third show on Netflix called Seven Scissors or something.
Yeah,
Scissor
I seen
Seven.
that.
That's my
Scissor
shit.
Seven.
And
I seen that
they
shit.
fucking did that too.
Yeah.
They put
They
this.
funny as
They
shit.
put themselves on this island that was supposed to be like deemed as like beautiful people, and,
Yeah.
like most like beautiful women, but like there was this
Sanji
person.
was
There was this
pissed.
person that had this power where he would look ugly as fuck, and like he had like big ass lips, he had this ugly ass nose, and so like his power was like if you put his face in the mirror and then he looked at you afterwards, you would look like him.
No!
You and so when they did it, I was like,
That could be a power she
I was
can
gonna
have,
say,
too.
first of all, that's some One Piece ass
That's
shit
some
for
One Piece
real,
shit.
man.
that's why I brought it
What
up.
is
I'm
the
like,
name?
it's called Seven Scissors or Scissor Seven or some shit like that.
What is the
Seven
name?
Scissors.
What is the name of it?
That's from the people who made. What the fuck did they make?
It was so weird. I'm
I
like,
know what
oh.
you're talking about. I watched that on
'Cause they
Netflix.
would- they would
too.
What
turn
was the
around.
name? What is the name of his?
They would
his-
turn
his
around and be
gumbo
like-
food?
Of Emporios. I don't know. I've been cold.
But if it is, it needs to be drag fruit.
That shit funny as hell.
Listen, like he was, but don't get it twisted. He's so OP. He was helping Luffy throughout the whole motherfucking. He was a road dog.
First of all, if he wasn't there, Luffy would have died ASAP.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That nigga was helping him from early.
There was this-
But
force heal.
he has a power, literally, like majority of the time, his power is that he'll wink at you and blow the whole scene apart. Like,
Yeah.
swear to God,
Yeah.
swear to God,
Force from the wink.
the force from the wink
Blowing
will
shit back.
annihilate.
Then he got this
Shit.
thing. Look, he got this thing if he help you because his powers he can help you or he can hurt you, right?
Oh,
He
yeah.
got this thing to stab you
Oh,
inside,
think like Botox or liposuction or injection. Like that's the type of power
but
that
it'll
he
turn
has.
You just triggered a lot of girls today.
Because he can change his powers to like be a man. He can change his sexuality or to be a man or a woman. That's his power.
But he
That's
can like make
ultimately
you a
his
Super
power.
Saiyan, basically like, oh, you need a lot of power in a little second. If your body can take it, I can do this thing to you.
I think his powers like
He's
more
a walking
Botox than
drug?
anything. Like
He's
Something like
a
drug-
walking
plastic
drug.
surgery, like
Yeah.
plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Like that's more his power. Like he can just change
Oh,
his
okay,
body
I'm
parts
saying
and things like that.
Himself was like a plastic surgery, but he was able to give like
And he was
this
actually doing
drug
the
to
same
people like,
thing,
hey,
yeah.
you want to try this? Basically,
Like
the last
adrenaline
season of
drugs.
American Horror Story.
Yeah,
They keep talking to
like
me.
an adrenaline drug.
My nigga Low really want us. He wasn't here to hear what we said about Itachi versus Aang.
All right, man, turn it this way.
All right, no, I'm just on the live. I'm on.
Oh,
I'm on
okay,
our
okay.
actual live. So yeah, go ahead and talk to him.
All
on
right,
the-
so
on the
we
screen.
already talked about this. Like, yes, we know that Aang has trained in nature and all
in the
those,
spirit
those
world and
five
shit.
senses,
And when
all
he
that
mad, he
bullshit.
actually is very.
But
OP.
you keep forgetting that Itachi has done the exact same generalized bullshit because that shit is general compared to
Yes.
what he
with
can
one
do.
element.
With
Yeah.
one element.
Yeah,
That's nothing compared to what Itachi can do.
yeah,
He's going to put that nigga under a genjutsu.
Yeah.
And don't be surprised if he put them avatars that's in his head under a genjutsu.
And my nigga Girl Susanoo hit that nigga with the blade. What is it? The Tosaka, some blade, and he seal you forever.
Yes. That's just 3 marks.
Bitch.
Amaterasu. Like
He's an assassin.
Amaterasu.
Amaterasu.
If that touch Aang, it burns forever. And
Yeah.
Amaterasu burns fire. Aang couldn't even firebend
the
that if he
only
wanted
person,
to.
if that's just like
Can
the
he
battle
not
that we
do
were talking
that though?
about.
Because like if we're gonna like collide two worlds into one, if Aang can bend fire, so he should be able to bend any fire.
No, Amaterasu don't work to be bent because Amaterasu is a mystical fire. It
But
burns other
Itachi
fires.
bends it in a sense.
No, he don't. He just look at you and it appears wherever he
Yeah.
looked at.
It's never been where
It's never
he's
been where it's like
been,
waving
it's-
around like this.
Yeah, like
Where
you can
it
control
just appears where you look.
I'm
It
thinking about the
burns
video
forever.
game too much.
It's like
Yeah, it burned. Remember, it burned forever wherever it appears.
Because
Think
on
of
the
it
video,
like
he was like,
combustion.
Yeah,
Just
it
the
is.
combustion
remember
that
they
It
left
does.
and that shit was still burning.
It's just like it does come out. It's like a psychic fire.
Yeah,
Where
wherever
it's like
you
it
look,
just
it's wherever his
comes.
field of vision
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not like
But like-
coming at you and you could be like, oh, I'm moving out the way.
Yeah.
But Aang couldn't even do that with the princess when she was fucking him up.
Yeah, that blue fire fucked
That
fucked
lightning.
him up.
She said, "Get your fool ass."
I
out
was
here."
gonna say, like, as far as time,
Prince
remember
too.
they had that battle against with All Might against Fist of the North Star.
Okay,
And we were talking about like timing and things like that.
right.
Korra would be more so on in that line if she did bloodbending because
Yeah.
that would be a
I would. That's what I said. I tried to tell you. I said,
like
Korra
would
Korra
probably
versus
hang.
Itachi is
not close,
Because-
but that's a battle.
Even
because
with
at least
even
Korra
with the
got her. She
personality,
got her own Susanoo too. She
Yeah.
can go hand in hand with
but
Susanoo.
also with her personality, and it's just
Oh, yeah.
like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna fuck with you. Like I'm gonna kill you. And
Yeah,
there's
nigga,
other
I'm
people.
not-
There's other people who feeling like don't do that. Like I
Yeah,
want to
Aang
kill
is
him.
definitely
Korra don't
like,
care about-
Korra don't care.
Korra
don't
daddy
care.
background like
I
don't
gotta
fight
kill
him.
him.
Korra look at her daddy like don't fight who nigga got me fucked up.
Over
Nigga.
here grabbing me and shit. I'm like I'm gonna kill him. Like, I
Yeah,
don't wanna-
what the fuck? I'm
Yeah.
finna. He went big. I'm finna go big too.
So sorry to that man. That's all that.
Whoever this man
Sorry
is.
to whoever
Sorry
said
to that man
Aang could
that
get
said
with
that.
Come on,
that.
Kiki Palmer.
But you got Itachi fucked up.
Big Itachi.
Yeah.
And on that note,
He got she sweet eye in his face, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah,
On that note,
yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
to end our show.
Yes, we are ending our show. Thank you for everybody that has been listening and tuning in and really paying attention to this episode. This episode meant a lot to me because
Me too.
I think that the
Definitely.
biggest thing that I want to see is representation, especially for me as an anime head. Like I want to see that. I think that the biggest one.
Yeah, I
real
think they
quick-
doing more in American comics. They doing way more better represent. I get what you mean. The
Yeah.
representation you talking about.
Well,
where they,
I mean,
where
I
they
was
not
just-
OCing the bitch on there for nothing.
Yeah, well, I would say like the only one that I've seen outside of like that top one that was a black character
Yeah.
was dude from Fire Force, the second
Mm.
season.
Who?
Yeah.
Who
He
was y'all
was
talking
chill.
about? I don't remember y'all talking
Remember the Shinra's old schoolmate when they were like training together and they went overseas to that other island
black
or whatever.
dude?
The black
Like,
dude.
it's
about.
possible.
The black
to
dude was
be-
gay?
No, I'm just saying black. I just said that. I
It's
said
just
black.
Oh, I thought he was. I was
possible.
finna say I ain't even catch that.
He's not gay, but like it's possible to be chill. and
Yeah.
gay.
Oh yeah, that's what
like-
And
that's what he
black.
was getting at. He's saying that somebody could be. who
Like
not-
he could
who
be.
not super
He
flamboyant.
could be. Yeah.
But I
Like,
said that's why I said American comics do better with that than anime. Anime try to make everybody who gay flamboyant.
like
yeah.
overbearing. But
Yeah.
like we'll get there. You know,
yeah.
hopefully
Yeah.
somebody
Hopefully.
who fucking
I don't know. Hey,
watches
I don't
or
know.
does anime will see this show. Like, huh,
I do want to
maybe
say this.
I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm like, yes, you are.
I do want to
Because
say this. I could be ignorant because I don't know the gay culture in Japan in the first place. Or what if it is?
I
What
think
if, what if
even
most of the gay
allowed
culture
to
out there
be gay,
is
they can't even
ridiculous
smoke
like
weed.
that?
That could be true, honestly.
They
I
can't
just
even
thought
smoke
about
weed.
that.
They can't even smoke weed there, so I don't know what they can do there.
Man, but a prostitute
that's
look
the
like a
point- that's the
clown.
point that he's trying to make.
They can
Like,
prostitute,
Look, you
but they
can't
can't
smoke
smoke
weed, but
weed.
you can prostitute and look like an
I'm
entire
never going
clown.
to Japan.
Have you seen a geisha? That's a prostitute.
That is a gay
That's
show.
a whole bunch of white shit,
Yeah.
red shit, a whole bunch of colors. You can
call
do
her
all that.
clown,
That don't
though.
make no
You look like a
sense.
fucking clown when you selling coochie.
Let's call
But
it
you
a
can't smoke.
prestigious clown.
Not a clown with silk garments.
And dancing. You outside like,
Not great
Woo.
dancing. Not
hey,
great
you
dancing.
know what's crazy? In Mulan, when her people was trying to get her ready to be a geisha in the beginning of Mulan.
They sure
Yeah.
was.
She and that bitch like fucking up.
Ah!
You are not getting picked. Go be a boy and
You're
fight
not
in
getting
the
no
war.
pussy tonight. I'm just doing a thorough movie.
Get out here in these streets. All right, I'm like dip on niggas. War on their ass.
Fuck you and your
That's
garrisons
what
and
they
your
did on
army and everything like that. Like, yeah.
That nigga's
No.
stupid. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
you.
This has been episode 20. Please tune into our Facebook. Please follow us on Facebook, The Collective, YouTube, The Collective KOTV,
Yeah.
and Instagram, The Collective Entity. Please follow us on our podcast at Spotify, Apple Podcast, and coming soon, SoundCloud. All
And
right?
everything's new. So, like, you guys, as far as our following basis and everything like that, please follow us because we're trying to separate our own entities from our own like social media to have one collective entity when it comes to like Instagram and podcast stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
That was only on one channel.
Absolutely. You know, we all have our own, like he just said, our own branches and own things that we are doing. So follow us together.